Hello, hello. Waiting for everything to refresh on my end, on my playback over here. I am still not quite live yet. So I want to make sure that you guys can see me and hear me and that everything is loud and clear. Recommended daily allowance of crafting. That is the coolest channel name. Hey Connie, hey Dee, how's it going, guys? Okay, great. Hey Marie, I'm so excited to see you. So while we're waiting for everything to make sure everything looks good and we're all good to go, first I need to apologize for this. I started to paint my nails and then I never put a clear coat on and I never did the other hand. So I have really bad chip nail polish and no nail polish. So you guys are seeing me in all of my hot mess glory. This is what happens when I don't have time to do anything. Usually I don't even wear nail polish, but that's okay. Okay, so while we're waiting for that, I'm going to show you guys this thing that I've been working on, which is totally embarrassing, but I hope you will appreciate. So I'm really bad at sewing, but I'm trying to learn and get better at it. And I started making these pouches with the idea that I would like make a pouch that would fit the Misti in it. And then I could have these cute little pouches to put my Misti in, right? Except for the first one, this is the very first one I made. And this is the first time I've ever sewn with a zipper. And I mean, all things considered, it didn't go that bad because I've never used a zipper before. So I'm pretty impressed with that. But the problem was, it's a great length for my Misti, except it's too short. So there was an error. Mistakes were made, but that's okay. So it's too short to fit my Misti. It's way too giant for the mini Misti, so I'll have to figure out another use for it. I'm not sure. Also, I have to figure out why my zippers are so weird. Like on, I don't know. I haven't figured out the zipper issue yet. So there's that. So that was the first one I made. Then I tried another one, and this is the second one I made for my mini Misti. And it fits the mini Misti, except, so it's the right size and everything, except for the zipper is slightly too short for it to really go in and out comfortably. So like it does fit, but you really have to work at it. Like it's not easy to get in. So technically it does fit. See, it goes in there. And then it zips closed and everything. Ooh, fancy. But yeah, so I did improve. You can see this one looks a lot better already than my first attempt. So this was attempt number 2. It looks a lot better, but I've got some improvements to make still. So we will see what happens in my sewing adventure. I really like the pattern and this super adorable cute zipper. How adorable is that? That popped with pink is so cute. Yeah, but getting it in and out is the problem. So I was thinking maybe I could use it to store, I'm not really sure what. Oh yeah, see, I've got some loose edges on the inside. So I have things to do to make it better, but it's okay. No, Dee, I have not watched that person. Lori Noonemaker. I'll have to find her. The one person that I was watching, her name was Dana, I think. But yeah, so it's got another pattern on the inside, which I thought was really cute. It's super soft. But yeah, maybe I'll have to find her and see. Punchboard store. Nice and secure. Heidi, you're not kidding. Very, very snug. Okay, so that's that. My fun, weird projects that I've been working on while I have not been doing live videos. Oh, cool. You've seen her? I'll have to check her out. So Lori. Okay. I'll definitely check her out. Okay. So I got this giant box, which I'm only going to briefly show because it's so huge. It takes up my whole desk, or my whole clean space on my desk, I should say. I guess I shouldn't like flash my address out there for everyone to see, but that's okay. Whatever. Okay. You saw how big that box is. It's giant. Anyway, okay, let's start with the goodies. Are you guys ready? What I did is I tried to link everything down below in case you guys wanted to check anything out. Now I can't guarantee everything is still going to be available because obviously things are on sale and they are going quick with all of the good prices. So I'm going to start with this in this cute little pouch made out of bubbles. Lori shows how to put in a zipper. See, I need to look into that. I watched a couple of videos, like one of them was from something Star Quilt Company, but I find that I'm so basic in my abilities that I need even more beginner. Like, because they cut away at these moments and I'm like, I really need to see exactly what you're doing and I can't see it. Okay, I got the Pearl Aqua Pigment because I did not have this one yet. Now the only ones I'm missing besides, so I don't have the Holly Jolly set, and I don't have black or brown, but that's it. Those are the only ones I'm missing so far. So I have all of the other ones now, and I'm super excited about the Pearl. So now I have the Pearl and the Pearl Metallic, so that's super exciting. So I've got that one. And then I got 2 glitter drops. I'm super excited about these because I have been seeing Christopher using these. And especially last night, I don't know if you guys saw his video where he did the scrape thing. Like he put the glitter drops in a line at the top and then used a card or something to smear it basically down over top of a stencil. Super duper cute. I want to try that for sure. I got Gilded because you guys know I'm obsessed with Gilded. And yeah, I need Lori. Okay. Sounds like I definitely am going to have to check her out. And then I got the silver also because I figured these ones would be pretty universal and I didn't want to, I wanted to try 2 first, but I wanted to get some that I wouldn't feel like I could only use during Christmas time. Like the red and the green are very pretty. And I will probably get those also, but I didn't want to feel limited creatively with them. So I got the gold and the silver because I could use them for holiday, but then use them for everything else too. Hey Wilda, how's it going? Yes, do you like screening? Yeah, that's a way better way to describe it than what I said. Okay, so then I also got these 2 new embossing powders that I did not have yet. So I got Raven because I definitely needed a black embossing powder from Brutus Monroe. And then I also got Penny. So I have been trying to up my collection of the Brutus Monroe embossing powders. So I've been doing that a little bit at a time. And now I have Alabaster, Gilded, Coffee Grounds. Those are the 3 that I probably use the most. Then I have Sandcastle and Rainbow Sparkle. I also have Golden Gourd and the Glow in the Dark powder and Christmas Eve. Now I have Penny and Raven. So I am getting there. I'm slowly building up my stash of embossing powders, and eventually I will have all of them someday. But we will see. I'm pretty excited. There's a couple more that I want to get my hands on, and I'm actually really hoping that I can snag some while I'm in the store for the anniversary party. So I hope that I will be able to do that. Okay, so those are my embossing powders. And then I did also pick up all of the surface inks, or surface sprays, sorry. So I'll pop those out so you can see those colors. Penny looks awesome on midnight paper. Ooh, I'm going to have to try that. They're rolling away. All right. You would think my desk is not even or something. I wonder. Okay, so I got Phone Book, which is this yellow. I got, which color is this? Oz. So this one is Oz. This one is Rouge, I think. Yes, Rouge. This one is Cornflower. This one is Sidewalk. This one is Jurassic, I believe. Yep, Jurassic. So this one is Suede, and this one is Wagon. So this is the 8 colors that I was able to snag, and from what I hear, on one of Christopher's live videos somewhat recently. These colors are not going to be available any longer, but we have some new colors hopefully to look forward to soon. So I'm excited about that. These three would make awesome Christmas cards. Just saying, I might have to try something with those. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, Tracy. Okay, I'm going to set those over there. I can't wait to try out the surface sprays. I do not have this. I mean, obviously I got them all, but I didn't have any yet. So I'm super excited. And it sounds like it's got a ball in there. Formulation. Most surfaces. Once heat set, so it'll be permanent on most surfaces. Cool. I'm pretty excited. Oh, and you can watercolor with them too. Awesome. Okay, so noted, don't get it on your clothes. Just in case you guys wanted to see who packed my order, it was Heather. I know people are getting really excited about their cards that they're collecting, so Heather is the one that packed my order. And on the realm of not super exciting but necessary and awesome, I did get a Squeaky Clean refill. So this is 4 ounces because I am running low. I've only got about this much left from the bottom of the bottle. Oh, Heidi, that's awesome. Maybe you can come and teach me how to sew. I'm not sure what this blue stuff is on here, but maybe the Squeaky Clean will take it off. But yeah, so, oh, and also in a not order that I purchased, but an order, not an order, a package that someone sent me, I did get this, hold on, noise for a second. Oh, sorry, I was rummaging through a box. I did get this, so somebody sent this to me, and oh my gosh, Heidi, me too. I can't sew to save my life in a straight line. I have a lot of practice left to do. So I got the dispenser for the Squeaky Clean. So I'm excited about that. That's pretty fun. It has the cap and everything. So maybe it says it holds 7 ounces. So did any of you guys have this one? Sorry, I'm a little bit out of the frame. I'm used to my camera being a little bit farther over that way to the right. I'm a little off from where I usually am. Sorry, guys. But yeah, do any of you guys have this dispenser? Because I'd love to know what you think about it and if you enjoy using it or if you like the spray. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. Because all I have so far is the spray. So I got my refill and then the dispenser. Oh, you guys do. Awesome. I can't wait to try it out and see. And I like that you can lock it so that it's not constantly dispensing stuff. Why don't I go ahead and I'm going to pour it in here. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't think I have a funnel. Yeah, I don't have a funnel. I'm going to wait on that. Knowing my luck, I will dump the entire bottle directly onto my desk. That would not be fun. Okay, but yeah, so I got that. And then I did pick up some of the inks, you guys, because, oh, forget to lock it. Oh, no. I don't know if you guys have seen the sales over on Brutus Monroe. I hope you have. In the description below, I do have a link directly to the Black Friday sales in case you guys are interested in checking those out, or if there's anything that you want to see, it's right down below in the description box. But all of these inks I picked up for $1 each. They're normally, I believe, I think they're usually $4. But these are the ones that I picked up that I didn't already have. So I'm going to pull out my ink tray. I'm going to have to get a better storage solution now because I've got too much. But so I'll add these to the ones I already had. And I got Zest, Sage, Oz, Rouge, and Marsala in this sleeve. So I'm going to plop these in here. And what I'm going to do too is I'm going to swatch out all of these colors also. I've got my swatch, my little download of the color swatches. Yeah, Dee, this was an awesome time to pick up a bunch of inks because from what I heard Christopher say, they are not going to be available anymore in singles. So the only way that you will be able to pick them up is in the packs, which will be kind of inconvenient if you already have some of them, because you'll have to buy duplicates. So this is a really excellent time to stock up on the ones that you don't have yet. That way you don't get stuck having to buy extras just to complete your set. But yeah, so using their shipping boxes until I can figure what I need. Oh yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to use. Obviously this is not super effective because I can't see all the colors. I think I'm going to have my husband make me something so that I have, so that they're just in little rows, kind of like a silverware drawer, but something flat that I can just pull out whenever I need it. So that's that. I got my inks. That's exciting. Yeah, I also got Grass Stain, Midnight, C. Oh, I have 2 C's. Huh. Weird. Okay, well, also Lapis and Terracotta. I couldn't get Gargoyle either. I'm not sure what happened here. I don't think I already had it. I don't know. Okay, well, anyway, I'll figure that out later. And then I did get an embossing ink re-inker because I have been using my embossing ink like obsessively, and it is a little bit dry because I've been using it so much. So I will be, Marie, that sounds excellent, by the way, Thanksgiving leftovers. I did not finish my collection. I am still missing, I think, 2. Oh, Tracy, that must be what it is. I must have gotten it in, I must not have realized I already had it or something. And I just bought it anyway. So if that's the case, maybe I'll put this in my giveaway box. I have a box full of stuff that I'm going to give away. So maybe I'll add that to the box. But no, I didn't finish my set, but I think I'm missing Gargoyle and I'm not sure. I think I'm missing like maybe 2 or 3 at most. I hope. Fingers crossed. I also picked up these foundation dies. So these are stitched, and you get 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 different sizes of the tags. And there's something extremely exciting coming down the pipeline soon regarding these tags. I can't tell you what it is. I've been sworn to secrecy until it is officially announced, but I can tell you that it's very exciting. So keep your eyes peeled, especially if you are going to be around the Pittsburgh area the weekend of the anniversary party. That's all I'll say. I can't say anything else. No super secret sneak peeks over here other than what I just told you. So, oh, that tape. Okay, I'm going to take them out. Yeah, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, as Christopher would say. But just so you can see them a little bit better, these are amazing. The size is excellent. You get a ton of different sizes. So not only can you make a bunch of different things, but you can layer them as well. Yeah, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But yeah, I am super duper excited about these because they are stinking adorable. And I love, love, love the stitched detailing. I don't know what it is about stitched detailing on dies, but I am a sucker for it. My gosh, you guys, I'm getting the hiccups. Not a good time for the hiccups. Okay, we're getting down to the wire here. I also got, and you know why I got the giant pizza box, I got this massive roll of foam tape. I know I learned from the best, Mrs. Whitlock. I got my giant roll of foam tape, so I am so excited. The only thing is I have no idea where I am going to put this when I'm not using it. So I don't know. We're going to have to figure that out. I guess I'm going to have to keep it inside this thing. I don't know. Oh, I kind of thought for a second, I'm going to take it out of here. I kind of thought that it was sticky on the outside. Like I didn't think there was a liner on it, but there definitely is. But yeah, so that is my giant, giant roll of foam tape. Punch a hole in the bag and hang it on the wall. That's not a bad idea. I may have to do that because I don't even know, it won't even fit in one of my IKEA cubes. Like the Kallax cube. Doesn't fit there. Okay. Yeah, I want to keep it in the bag too, I think, because I don't want it to get like hairy or dusty or anything. Okay, so that's cool. I'm pretty excited about that. And then the last thing I think that I got is, oh, well, I did get this ruler, you know. So I got my create your own ending ruler, which I think I might like use as decoration somewhere up on my desk. I'm not sure. Oh, hey, Belinda, that's okay. And then I definitely got some of these. I had originally thought that this was a bound notepad, but this is super cool. Marie, that is hilarious. That would be the most comical thing I think I could ever see on a desk, ever. How giant that tape dispenser would be. Holy cow. So when I first got these, I really thought that this was like a bound pad, but I was actually kind of excited to find out that it was not. So each of these is an individual sheet, so you don't have to have a thick pad on your desk. You can just put one down, and then you've got your area that you can stamp or ink blend on. You can do your stamping off over here. And we would all buy one, Tracy, you're not wrong. And then it's even got some tips over here for common card measurements, so A2. That's super cool. I like that it has the grid. Now, I already have this grid here, but this one actually has the lines, which is super nice. And I think this is probably the first time you guys have seen my desk like this without my media mat on top. But yeah. Make great coasters with them in tile from Home Depot. See them at the party. He has them framed. Are you talking about the rulers? Or what? I need to know more, Fatima. Tell me more. Okay, so I'm actually going to leave this here for now, I guess. Or the ruler? I don't know. What are we talking about? I need more info. Okay. So we can, oh, I'm going to show you guys these cards I've been making. Oh, with the surface sprays. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to show you guys a couple cards that I have been working on. Oh, the surface sprays. Hang tight. I'm missing one. My desk is a really scary place right now, you guys. I'm so embarrassed. Like, if you guys could see my desk right now. Okay, so first I made this card, and I made this one. So they're all using Altenew products. So as you guys know, or you might know, I am doing the Altenew Educator Certification Program. So I am working towards becoming an educator, like an official educator for Altenew. And through that program, I am creating cards based on their Altenew Academy lessons. And so this one I made for the Let It Shine class, which is all about, it's taught by Carissa Wiley, but it is all about adding shine to your projects, whether it's like sequins or embossing powder or whatever. So for this one, I actually used gilded because, of course, you guys know me. Let's be real. I used gilded embossing powder over this stamp. This is, it is a stamp from Altenew called Mega Greetings. Oh, that's super cool, Fatima. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, I made this, I used the gilded embossing powder. I did use it a couple of times. Right, Marie? She is amazing when it comes to shine. And I loved her, she calls it megawatt sparkle. And I just thought that was so funny. So I used it obviously here, the gilded, but then I don't know if you guys can see, but do you see how the border is gold too? So the matted piece, it's also gold. And the way I did that was I actually took my embossing ink pad and a piece of cardstock, and I just went like this on the edges, like that. So that the embossing ink got onto the edges, and then I just coated the whole outside edge with the gilded embossing powder. And I thought that worked so well to just give it that bit of shine, and it's just the tiniest bit, but I didn't have to waste an entire sheet of gold foiled paper or something. I was able to get that look by just taking a plain piece of cardstock and just doing the edges, which I thought was pretty cool. And then of course Altenew has insane layering stamps, so that beautiful flower came from them too. And then I just used the sequins there, which I thought it turned out pretty cool. Look how shiny and sparkly it is. Ooh. Fatima, I am using right now, this literally came from the Dollar Tree. It is a drawer organizer that came from the Dollar Tree, in like the school supply section. And I just have a few of these. I actually use them for my Hero Arts inks too. Hang on 1 second. So I use them this way. Let me make sure you guys can see this. I actually stand them up like this. So it's just, it's the same type of container, literally from the Dollar Tree. And I just organize them like that. So it works out really well for me. I like it a lot. And then I just stick them in my drawer just like this, and they're all in order, by color. So I like to have all my stuff organized like that because I am really bad at matching colors is honestly the reason. So if I already have them organized by color, then it makes it a lot easier for me to like match the colors because I'm really bad at it. Okay, so that was that card. Then I also made these two cards I made them at the same time. This was the first one I made, and then this one was the second. I don't know if you guys recognize this background, but it is actually the stencil of the month, the very first stencil of the month. So it's this background from Brutus Monroe. And I used it directly with Distress Oxides. So I used, I like put the stencil down and smooshed directly onto the stencil itself. And then, oh no, Dee, you should definitely email Heather. Heather@brutusmonroe.com, and I bet you she will be able to look into it for you and figure out what's going on. Because mine said it wasn't going to ship until December, but then it shipped the same day. So, I don't know. Definitely reach out to her. Oh, sorry guys, I kicked the camera stand. Whoop. Sorry about that. Okay, so I used the background, or the stencil, put my ink directly onto it, and then spritzed it with water. And then I moved it on top of a clean paper towel and then plopped my paper down into it. And that's how I got this kind of like distressed but still vibrant background, which I thought was really pretty. Oh no, style file markers. I need to try them. I haven't tried them yet. Marie knows all about the style file markers. She's got to be our resident style file expert. And then this one is actually the second, I don't know if you call it second generation ink smushing, but I didn't put any more ink on it. I just dipped this one after I had already made this one. And then, yeah, I just finished off the cards by using some floral images I popped up on some foam, standard, whatever, but I did add some sparkle. I don't know if you can see it in here. The shine or the shimmer. I used Wink of Stella. Hopefully it shows up on the camera. I'm not sure if you can see it or not. But there's a whole lot of sparkle going on over there. And then same here. I put a ton of sparkle using Wink of Stella on the flowers, but I'm not sure that it's picking it up really well. I don't know. Anyway, it's pretty in person. Oh, thanks, Belinda. Oh no, it was in with another box. Oh. But yeah, so those are the cards that I have been working on recently. I'm trying to think if there's anything I want to make right now. Are you guys in the mood for any type of crafting in particular? Any sort of card making or a tag I can use? I should probably use some of the stuff that I just got, huh? Oh, thank you, Dee. When he launched them, I went to my subscriptions and added it. Yeah, I would definitely email Heather because I'm sure that she will be able to take care of it for you if you haven't gotten it. Marie, I need your assistance because I know that you have re-inked your pad before. Is there any special trick to this? Do I need to know anything special in order to re-ink? Because mine is, you can see like even my hand is barely even getting anything on it. Actually procrastinating right now. Yeah, Marie, are those the ones that you showed me last night? Because I gotta be honest, I have no idea. I don't know what those are for. Okay, I just need to know how to use this. And you can walk me through it because I don't want to waste it, basically. I could figure it out, but since you're here, do I just do a couple of drops and then let it, you do zigzag? Okay, so, because you want to get even coverage, I would imagine. Let's see how fast it's going to come out. Okay. And you guys can experiment with me. See what happens. Okay. Using them tomorrow. Love the black tape. A 3M hook. That's a good idea too. Oh, drop in the corners and then fill in. Woo. Hey, Jerry. I didn't even know you were here. Ziggy zaggy lines and let it soak in. Okay, so I don't even do anything else. I just let it sit there. Went back and forth and then let it sit for a while. Okay, cool. You guys are the bomb.com. Oh, have you guys all watched my giveaway video, by the way? The one that we premiered on Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. If you have not had a chance yet to watch the video that is celebrating my 2,000 subscribers, make sure that you watch it and leave a comment down below on the video so that you can be entered to win. I'm giving away a $25 gift card to Brutus Monroe, and I'm also giving away a Tim Holtz travel platform stamp positioning tool. So I'll show you what that looks like. It's this. So this is the Tim Holtz stamping platform, and you can, oh, that's a good idea, Heidi. Oh, thanks you guys. So this is a travel, this is not the one I'm giving away. The one I'm giving away is brand new. It hasn't been opened yet. But so this is the Tim Holtz travel, platform. I don't know why, I guess it's called a travel platform because it's small-ish. I don't know if there's another size. I don't know. But the cool thing about it is that you can use both rubber and clear stamps. This side is for the clear stamps, and then you literally just take it out and turn it around, and then you've got it made and set up for, oh, there is a big one. Oh, okay, well that makes sense. So I guess I'm giving away the small one, the travel size one. But it's a very good size. It is like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, I guess 6.5 is the biggest measured area, but it doesn't have sides, so you can use a giant piece of paper. Like you could use a 12 by 12 paper in here and it would be fine, because it doesn't have any sides to trap it or anything, so that's cool. But anyway, I'm giving away one of these, and I'm giving away a $25 gift certificate to Brutus Monroe. So if you have not yet entered, be sure to check out that video and leave a comment and laugh at my silliness, because I made a pretty big fool of myself in that video. Just saying. Do you guys want me to show you how I made those backgrounds? Hey, Annalisa. If you want me to, I can show you how I made this background with the stencil. I don't know if that helps or not. Okay. Just had fun. Yeah. I was just being silly. And it's really uncomfortable to film yourself. Like to try to record a video of yourself. I don't know. It's just the most awkward thing. I really have a hard time trying to take myself seriously, I guess. Let's see. Okay, I've got some cardstock here. Let me trim it down. Let's see. 4 1/4. Aw, thanks you guys. You guys are too sweet to me. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I am going to, loud noise while I pull off my paper towels that I'm going to use. Ugh. My desk is such a disaster, you guys. It's insane. Okay, so I'm going to use paper towels for this. I'm going to have one set off to the side that's clean and one that I'm going to use for while I'm ink smushing, just because I don't want to get anything on my desk right now, and I don't have my media mat out. Oh, thank you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some Distress Oxides. Any colors you guys would prefer? You guys let me know what colors. I'm not going to use my surface inks for this because I'm just not. I'm going to use Distress Oxides because I really like the way that they blend once you spritz them with the water. But if you guys have any color preferences, for these ones, I used Wilted Violet, Peacock Feathers, and Cracked Pistachio. This is like one of my all-time favorite color combinations. So that's what I used for this one. I can use that again if you want to, or I can use a different color combination. So if you guys have a preference, just let me know. Fuchsia, let me see what I have, because I know I don't have all of the oxides yet. I have picked raspberry, and I have twisted citron. Hey, Dawn. What do you think? A blue? Those three will probably look good together. And then hopefully they will blend nicely when they mix. And we'll go from there. Okay. A fish? What fish? I am so confused. Let me move over. Probably from the hot. Oh, hi, Susan. Thanks for joining. We are hanging out and crafting. I went over some of the things I got on my little pre-Black Friday sale. And now we are going to make a background. Oh, fuchsia. I was so confused. We're gonna, I'm just showing how I made this background, this Distress Oxide background using a stencil. All right, so what we are going to do is take our Distress Oxides, and congratulations to Dawn, by the way, who was the 20,000th order from Brutus Monroe. That's so exciting. She is going to win a big prize pack from what I can understand. And I bet she's super excited. I know I was only one order off. I was pretty bummed that I wasn't the winner, you guys. Okay, so literally I am just going to be smushing this on, getting a little bit of color. I'm kind of just going to go into a couple different areas just to get a little bit of color on there. You can see I'm putting that directly onto my stencil. And then I'm going to come in on the side. Now, you don't have to overlap them because the water will do that. So if you're worried about contaminating your ink pads, don't worry. Just don't get too close when you do it, especially if you're using like a lighter color. What I would recommend doing is use your lightest color first. That way, just in case you do get some of the color in, it's not going to be a big crazy deal. But you know, it's totally up to you. And I'm just kind of going in at an angle so that I don't, like, number one, I don't want to waste ink, but number two, I don't want to get too much contamination if I can avoid it. Even closer. Oh, yeah, I was literally 20,001. Hi, Christopher. Okay. Well, I'm just showing how I made this background using the stamp of, or not the stamp, the stencil of the month. And then that's it. That's all. Okay, look how pretty that is. I don't know, that's so pretty. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just taking clean water and I'm going to spritz it just to kind of get the color moving. You don't want to add too much water just because I like the way it looks when it gets kind of, I don't know, kind of mixed, but like kind of pigmented and bubbly, if you will. So what I'm going to do is, because I don't want to get that ink that's on my paper towel on the floor, oh my gosh, you guys, my brain is so bad right now. I don't want to get it on my paper because I want it to have the really pretty ink pattern from the stencil. So I'm actually just going to move this whole piece of paper towel out of the way, get my clean paper towel underneath so that there's no ink on the bottom. And then I'm going to take my cardstock and I'm just going to lay it directly on top. Now you can, if you want to, fold the paper over and kind of use it to press or use like a scrap piece of paper, but I kind of like not doing that just because this ink can still be used on a second piece. And I'm just making sure that it gets nice and saturated. I don't want to pick it up too soon because I want the colors to have a time to absorb. And then look at that. Ooh, I did get a little bit of muddy kind of color over here, but that's okay. I think once it dries, it will be so super pretty. Look at that. It's so pretty. I love, love, love this background stamp. And the cool thing is with the Oxides, I mean, I didn't put a ton of water on there, so my paper is not really that wet. It will dry pretty quickly. I won't have issues with my paper warping too much or anything like that. So that's the first one. And then I'm actually going to go ahead and use the same piece. I'm not going to do anything with it, but this time I'm going to kind of try to make like an abstract pattern by using the outside edges that I hadn't gotten yet. So this time I'm not as worried about getting like an exact clear pattern. You see how I've got that here? And then I'm just going to turn it and do it again. And I'm not worrying about making sure I have like only one stenciled pattern. It's okay if they overlap. It's okay if I get extras in some certain areas. Oh, don't close it until it absorbs. I'll leave that open. Oh, you're right. It is still kind of absorbing. Okay. But you see how it's just giving us like this really cool abstract sort of pattern? I don't know. There's just something about it that is so cool. And then it looks like I was doing some crazy mixed media, like abstract painting, which I can't do. But you get these really cool splatters, which when paired with like what I did here, it just looks really cool because you get these, some of it has a pattern, but some of it doesn't. I don't know. I really like it. Some people, this might not be your thing, but I really, really like it. I like the way that it turned out, and I like that you can get different results with the same thing, and this is just kind of the waste, you know? I'm getting a whole second background out of what would have just been cleaned up and thrown away. So that's that. But yeah. Oh, thanks, Trudy. But yeah, so I'm just going to kind of go ahead and soak up anything that's left over. There's not really much going on. But yeah, so now we have two backgrounds. I will go ahead and clean this, but the good thing is, it's Distress Oxides, so we can actually even just spritz it with water again. And what I might do is just pick up a little extra color while I'm cleaning, you know. Because otherwise this just gets thrown away. Like, look at that. That is so cool. But yeah, I don't know. You can stop whenever you want. You don't have to keep going. Sometimes I'm bad at deciding when to stop. But yeah, I hate to just like spritz it all off and throw it away. So yeah, that's that. And then you can just go ahead and clean your stencil. But yeah, so I know that Christopher is wanting to go live, so I will go ahead and sign off, you guys. And then we can all hop over to Christopher's channel. If you guys are not familiar with Christopher, he is the owner over at the company Brutus Monroe. You can find him on YouTube under Christopher Allen Designs. And he will be going live here in just a minute. So I will see you guys over there and we can chat and have a good old time. Thank you guys so, so much for hanging out with me. I love you as always. And I will see you guys again really soon. I'm going to try to go live again in the near future and not have it be so long in between when I go live. So yeah, I will see you guys again real soon, and I'll see you over on Christopher's channel. Hugs and love you guys. Mwah. See you soon. Bye.